grand evening to all you beautiful queens and to all my kings out there. What's happening with you? Today is gonna be like me, like kind of like moving right into like what we want to be doing and what I'm trying to show you and things like that. And so I have something special for y'all today, as I promised. I have three things I want to do with you guys. First off, I want to take y'all from 0 to 1. Then we will go to like 2. So what do I mean by 0? 0 is the first stage of my teachings, like the very first point, right? And then it's right here for you guys. The first point is going to basically states that the mind is a supercomputer. Remember to clean your software of viruses every day. And why I made this ground zero is because every day you wake up, we have these false beliefs, these doubts, these fears of what we can't do. And this shit is consistent. This is like every day you will get this. It's like it has to be this way. This is the design and everything. Because without no light, there could be no darkness. Without no darkness, there couldn't be no light. So that's the balancing point, right? And so once you learn that everything that the eyes are projectors and the mind is a receptor, which is your third eye, your subconscious mind. So when you wake up, you're gonna have people saying, you can't do this, you can't become this. I don't want you to do that. You should be doing what we doing, right? It's kind of like a peer pressure, right? And so you have to daily clean your mind of false beliefs and indoctrinations, people, places, and things, nouns that just serve you no good. Now, I can't say this to be a fact. When you get with some people, sometimes it's just a stepping stone or a learning process when you with these people. But like everybody know, all good things must end, right? Okay, so that's part one. The mind is a supercomputer. Remember to clean it every day. Just remember to clean your mind every day, right? And so we step over to like a little poem I wrote. I'm trying to get it in there good. I ain't the best artist in the world or whatever, but it says that it states unfazed is the underlying word. Hashtag wise minds Alrod. Most people say if you can't beat them, join them. Me personally, I say skip that. I create lanes. Don't become a pawn in someone else's games. So, like, when you understand that you're gonna have groups and groups of people every day, friends, family, and they gonna come up to you. They gonna tell you, "Oh man, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. This don't sound right," and that type of shit. Friends and everything. You have to stay unfazed. Unfazed mean, hey man, I know y'all want right for me, but the truth is, you only know what's best for you, right? No one knows your darkest secrets better than you do, right? So to stay unfazed to like whatever's coming your way, it can't fuck with you. Like you're leveling up. Like it's the fuel to your fire. You know what I mean? Okay. And so then we move on to the creed. So I want you, because I want to get this all down, because sometimes I speak with symbols and it just won't be words, it'll be symbols, but you got to know what the symbols mean, right? So um, if you see, we have the heart, which represents the source of love. This represents the creator. This the sword with the flame represents like the just slaying demons, bodying them. The staff stands for masculine, feminine, like the perfect balance. Just your third eye's unlocked. You can see things, stuff like that. Um, the eye, the eye to me is basically like sometimes you're gonna have a lot of people, who deal in dark arts and things like that, and And they in the darkness with this. You're not knowing why your day is being messed up or none of that. It's just bad things happen to you because you got people in the shadows wishing bad on your life. But that's nonetheless. The eye just represents why you doing these things to me in secrecy. Who's watching you? And that stems from knowing what this is. The creator, the source of love. You know. So then, last but not least, let me fix these down here. Well, it's kind of messed up. I'm still getting organized. Y'all got to work with me here. Y'all got to work with me. But I pulled 4 cards earlier. Like right after I completed this board, I was asking the universe. I say, you know what? Can you please just give me like some clarification about this, something that might help my collectives, or because they say everything happens for a reason. So I pulled the Seven of Swords, futility. I pulled the Ace of Cups, and then I pulled Swiftness, which is the Eight of Wands, and then I got Indolence, which is the Eight of Cups. And basically, all it's saying to me, like, I don't do like specifics, like this is specifically for an air sign and nothing. I just simply believe in if you need to hear it, you gonna hear it. Whatever's meant for you, it's just meant for you. That's just how it is. So, breaking the situation down is basically saying the same things. The Eight of Cups, the Indolence is basically saying if you look at this guy or this woman, whoever it is, it's like emotionally you can tell this person been given a lot. Whoever you is, you can tell you've been given a lot to people, like emotionally. And sometimes when you're a good person, people they just want to take advantage of you. Then but I can see like it's been a long fight, as you can see the futility, which means like a relationship or in your community. So you might have been given a lot of love, a lot of just thanks to this relationship. Is it could be either in a relationship, your community, or anything. But I can see like you tired of fighting. And the swiftness is kind of like you avoiding kind of like all the BS, really like kind of like, okay, I'm gonna just be to myself, kind of like avoid all the madness where I need to be in life. But then we got like the Ace of Cups, basically showing all this love you've been given. But it's just, to me, it's just like basically saying what the board says. It's just basically being stuck. Like as people, man, we have to learn like certain levels that we make it to in life. It don't mean okay, fuck this person or I'm better than you. It just means I'm finding my purpose. I'm becoming better. I'm seeing the world different. I'm seeing what I need to do, right? And so remember, the very first beginning was the mind is a supercomputer. Remember to clean your software every day. That's the indoctrinations, the false beliefs, and all that. Then, when you clean your mind, you move over to phase 1, which is the unphase, which is the point where you just like, you know what? I don't care. Like, I can't be stopped. I'm relentless. Like, no matter what nobody say, like, it is what it is. If I have to cut ties, I just have to cut ties. Right. So, like, every day, because I have like I have probably like 200 like just poems wrote down in order, because like I said, I really want to make sure people understand what's going on, making sure that you using your powers of manifestation in the right way. Because you might think you're not hurting people, by doing bad things in secrecy, but the fact is you hurting a lot of people if that's you out there doing that. So my job is to just play the referee role, kind of like your earth angel, and just to end it off, man, happy 11/11, and manifest well, let go of the fears and doubts. It's your time to shine, baby. Oh yeah, let me just hit this too. I'm from Detroit East Side. Um, I was brought up around like the murder game and all the hustling and all that. Yeah, 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 right. To me, like, I know about all that shit or whatever, but it serves no purpose. I began to lose a lot of friends and different things like that just by following my journey, my purpose. But when I was getting it in them streets, you know, making money and all that, you got all the friends in the world. The moment you say I'm finna do this right, and you know, I'm finna just make something in my life, that's when your problems come in. You feel me? That's when all your problems gonna come in. But nonetheless, I got everything you gonna need to make sure you get to where you going. Peace, love, and protection from your boy Elrod, King Elrod, aka the Alchemist.